Coming up in today's Los Angeles Lakers report, we got some trade rumors to discuss as Pascal Siakam could be on the move out of Toronto. Does it make sense for the Lakers to inquire about his services? Also, we know LA and Rob Pelinka want to add another big man to this roster. Valanciunas seems like he's on the trade block. Should we bring him to LA? We're going to dive into that in today's show. But first, I need you guys to subscribe to the channel because we're the #1 Lakers show on YouTube. And if the Lakers make a move, we are going to make a video. So subscribe and turn your notifications on. Alrighty, let's get into it. You're watching the Lakers Report. I am Marshall Green. Should LA trade for Pascal Siakam? Let's break it down. The Raptors seem open and more so than a couple of days ago from moving on from Pascal Siakam. It just seems like Masai Ujiri is going to shake it up somehow in Toronto. And is there a chance that Robbie P could slide in and make a move and bring the very, very good power forward to LA? I mean, you look at the type of player that Pascal Siakam is. I honestly think you could run a lineup with Anthony Davis at the 5 and Siakam at the 4. I know Davis has said he doesn't want to play the 5, but I honestly think that's the position where he's best and it best helps the Lakers. And if that's the case, it needs to happen, because if you could have a guy like Siakam at the 4, who is a very good two-way player. He could defend on the perimeter. He could protect the basket. He's strong enough to not be backed down. He could push the break on offense. And when he puts his head down and has his mind on a mission to get to the cup, his ability to finish around the rim is exceptional. And he's also a good playmaker. I mean, every year it seems like his assists go up. And in fact, the last 4 it has. 3.5 to 4.5 to 5.5 to almost 6. And the efficiency continues to go the same and a little bit up every single season, as well as the points per game. I mean, outside of Damian Lillard and James Harden, Siakam is the most attainable star on the market. Everybody you talk to, every article you read, everything you look at these days, it sounds like Toronto wants to shake it up. And it sounds like it's either OG Anunoby going out or Pascal Siakam going out. Because after Toronto lost Fred VanVleet, I think Masai Ujiri woke up and said, maybe I need to trade some of these guys before they just walk for nothing in NBA free agency. The teams that have been officially linked to Siakam include the Indiana Pacers, the Atlanta Hawks, and the Orlando Magic. That does not mean that the Lakers are a team that couldn't go after Siakam. I think it'd be a good fit. The question you got to ask yourself is, what would the price be to acquire Siakam? I mean, Chris Haynes of TNT said Siakam would not sign an extension with the team he gets traded to. It sounds like he wants to test NBA free agency. And you could look at that 2 type of ways, right? Do the Lakers want to trade for a rental? Probably not. But if you look at it the other way, which is, I think he might be on a little bit of a discount because the team that's trading for him knows it may just be a rental, which is going to drive the price down for Siakam. And in negotiations with Masai Ujiri, where it sounds like he's a really stiff negotiator, that is something that you could use to your advantage to get him a little bit on the cheap. And when you look at this Lakers current roster, they definitely need another big man. And while Siakam is not a center, he's your modern day power forward, but I would say Anthony Davis is just as much as a center as anybody else in this league. And I think a starting lineup of Russell, Reeves, James, Siakam, and Anthony Davis with Rui Hachimura, Gabe Vincent, Hood Schifino, Vanderbilt off the bench would make you one of the best and deepest teams in the Eastern Conference. The Lakers couldn't make any deal happen, though, until January 15th when Reeves and Hachimura can be moved, unless you are making a trade without those 2 guys involved, which would be pretty difficult. I would assume one of those guys would have to be going out in this situation. But there are always ways to get creative if you did want to make a move for Pascal Siakam. I think it would be a good fit. Maybe it's an in-season trade if you include one of those 2 guys. But I believe a front court of LeBron, Siakam, and AD would be really good defensively and really, really good on the offensive end. Do you think, though, that the Lakers should trade for Pascal Siakam, as it sounds like he is attainable right now? I want you to type T for trade down in the comment section if you want Siakam in LA, or if you're good on that, you can go down and type P for pass. This will be the pinned comment on today's video. So when you get hit with that YouTube ad break, scroll on down and answer the question. We also know the Lakers want to add another center to this roster. We've heard rumors about Bol Bol. We've heard rumors about other veterans that are available in this league. We've heard Christian Wood be a name that's thrown out there. What about the idea of Jonas Valanciunas playing alongside Anthony Davis, as it sounds like maybe the Pelicans want to move on from him? Jake Fisher of Yahoo said the Pelicans are in search of a more mobile rim-protecting big to go with Zion Williamson. I don't know if it's the best idea for New Orleans to move on from him, but if they are, I think a front court with AD and Jonas, just keep saying Jonas Valanciunas would be really, really good. I mean, you think about what Jonas does really well. He's got a great soft touch around the rim. He is a physical presence. He is a nightmare to keep off the glass if you're the opposing team. Not the best defender. I wouldn't even call the guy an average rim protector, but he is a plus offensive player at that center spot. 14 points last year, 17.8 the year before, 17 before that, 15 before that, double-digit rebounds each of the last 4 seasons. And he's also someone that can step out and hit the three, especially from that short corner. I think Valanciunas fits what the Lakers need. They need more of a bruiser because it felt like against the Denver Nuggets in the playoffs, they were just too small. I mean, they went to Rui Hachimura to guard Nikola Jokic. And I'm not saying Valanciunas would do much better, but you would at least be matching size with size, and you wouldn't be beat on the glass continuously every single night in that series. A front court of James, Davis, and Valanciunas, I think would be one of the best in the Western Conference. But the question is, what are you going to have to give up? Could they want a guy like D'Angelo Russell in that deal? Would they want Rui Hachimura or Austin Reeves? If so, you would have to wait until January 15th, as that is as soon as you could trade players that sign contract extensions. But if you want to maybe get creative with it, maybe they're looking for a guy like Taurean Prince, who the Lakers signed in free agency, who can be moved in mid-December. That's when free agents can be traded. And Jared Vanderbilt. Maybe they want more of an athletic, agile defender to pair alongside Zion, as he's the guy that's dominating the paint and attacking the glass. If this is all it took for the Lakers to get Valanciunas, I would do it. I just think it might cost you a little bit more to bring the big fella out west. But if you could only pick one of the players for us to trade for that we talked about in today's video, who would you rather see in the purple and gold, and especially the Sunday whites? Is it Siakam? Is it Valanciunas? Type S for Siakam or V for Valanciunas. As always, I just want to say thank you guys, and I appreciate you for tuning in to the Los Angeles Lakers Report by Chat Sports. One more time, make sure you guys are subscribed, because more subscribers equals more videos, and we want to continue to put out daily content on this channel. So if you want us to, do your part and hit that big red button and join the squad.